Hey everybody, it's Jay here with RC in Nature. So today I have replaced my tranny cover. The one thing I didn't like about the plastic version, here's the new one. I really like it. It looks really cool. I got it on Amazon for like 98 bucks, which, yeah, I was like, oh, okay, that's a lot of money for a tranny case cover, or a tranny case, but, you know, it really looks cool. And the thing I don't like about this one is this is a two-piece, so the top piece comes off, and that gets you to your pinion gear. The problem is, with this one, you have to really unloosen the two top screws as well just to get this to pop out, whereas this one here, you can just undo the one top screw and it comes out. This tranny cover is Trail RC Upgrades, and I did get it on Amazon, but I'm sure you can get it other places too. I've looked around. I asked the guy at the hobby shop if he had a tranny cover for a Losi LMT, and he just looked at me blankly like, did you try Amazon? I'm like, yeah, found it on Amazon, thought I'd give you the business, but you know what, never mind, probably cheaper there anyway. So, you know, I find I get a lot of stuff on Amazon. The price is right, it comes really relatively quick, and yeah, so, you know, in hindsight, I should have probably done a install video on this. I didn't actually realize it was going to be quite as big of a job as it was. You got to remove the center diff housing. Both of these blue guards. This side panel, and then you disconnect your suspension arms, take off your bottom guard, and through the bottom you can pull the whole piece out, and then there's one screw connecting the diff housing two pieces, and you unscrew those, and then you can pull this out, and that allows you to get in behind to the three screws that you have to get to pull the back plate off of the plastic one so that you can put the metal one in. I mean, yeah, you know, you got to use Loctite, but I'd rather use Loctite than have to undo all three of those screws. Plus, I mean, you can't argue with how much better that looks, you know, with the blue drive lines and some of the upgrades that I've got. The front steering arms and what have you. I didn't see any other colors than blue, although I'm sure they are available in other colors. But another thing I did that you might want to consider, I used silicone grease in behind the two front plates and in between the two front plates, just to sort of try to keep the water out of there. I was kind of hoping that this would have a rubber gasket. I guess another thing you could do is you could shoe glue it together and then just pry it apart when you need to get in there. That's probably a better way to do it. I just used silicone grease because I was kind of rushing and I didn't want to bother getting shoe glue all over everything. Plus, you know, the other thing too is if you try shoe gluing that, you might wind up with shoe glue, you know, and that'll just really it'll wreck the finish look. So that's another reason why I didn't want to go with shoe glue on the tranny cover. But yeah, super awesome upgrade. It's going to be tougher and it just looks a heck of a lot better. And like I say, easier access for your pinion gear, or yeah, for your pinion gear as well. So, you know, that if there is one thing I do like about the LMT, it is the accessibility of your drive gears. They're pretty easy to get in and out of, but I definitely don't like how it seals, at least the plastic one. I'm sure this one's not going to seal any better in regards to that, but it sure looks better. So yeah, just figured I'd throw that in.